Yo, what's good, guys? KosherTech here. So today, I don't know, man. I kind of want to say Chinese RGB fans, but damn, them comments are gonna go straight eating on kosher. Yo, man, these are InWin, bro, reputable brand, based out of California or some shit like that. Listen, son, I gotta say it's your Chinese RGB fans. Yo, let the comments do what the comments gotta do. Anyways, yes, these are from InWin. These are the Saturn, right? The Saturn high airflow aRGB case fans, ASN120. This is on 120 mil fans. Now, a 3-pack is going to run you $45. If you want to get additional, basically I got 6 fans. My case supports 6 fans. They don't make a 6-pack or a 5-pack. So essentially, what's that? You drop in like $90 on it. So basically $100 with taxes and whatnot. So yeah, so you get a 3-pack. It supports Aura Sync, Gigabyte Fusion, MSI ASRock Polychrome, and MSI Mystic Light. But like I said, this is InWin. This is a reputable brand. This ain't some Chinese knockoff brand. Nice box, nice presentation. We got features high airflow case fan, modular connector design, aRGB lighting effect, a 3-pin aRGB connector, so you make sure you have that 3-pin aRGB in your Mobo. Include controller allows fans to function without aRGB Mobo, which is nice. So we have a hub there. We don't have to use the aRGB functionality. So if your Mobo doesn't have an aRGB functionality, you don't essentially need to use the aRGB as it clearly states here. Intelligent PWM cooling design. So this is PWM functionality, which is dope. We got fan size, like I said, 120 mil. Material PBT. Not sure what that means. You guys probably would know. Rated voltage, DC power 12 volts. Rated power 2.6. Blah blah blah. As you guys can see here, speed. PWM speed 500 to 1800 RPM, which is nice. Airflow 77.17 CFM. Saturn, what am I saying? Screws in the box, connectors, all that. We're about to unbox it right now. This has like an interesting modular, I want to say, or some sort of connecting design. But anyways, we got there's a QR code here for user manual, which is nice. And they have a full loading actually graph over here for for noise DPA. I am actually going to run the DPA. I want to see how it's going to sound. We are going to crank this bad boy up. Oh, let's check out the unboxing. Let's see what InWin sells us, you know. Let's see what these non-Chinese RGB. All right, so we got a little magnet here in the back for the hub. Ooh, I gotta say this. I am feeling this. I'm curious how this is gonna run. So we got a bunch of connectors over here. Let's take this out. Bunch of this. Woo! All right. This is what happens InWin. Let's go, man. Nice packaging. Ooh, I like this. Every fan is basically self-packaged. Nice. Nice. All right, we're gonna in a second. Let's check out this fan. Let's check it out. God damn, this shit feels so cheap. Anyways, pretend like I didn't say that, Joe. It does feel cheap, boys and girls. It does feel really cheap. Maybe because we have this ring over here, this plastic ring. It does. You can see a little flex over here. You do get that little flex with the ring. I mean, obviously, you're not gonna hold the fans and just like, you know, flex them and intentionally crack them. We have the logo over here. We have nothing, but it's dope. You have this wireless design, right? The biggest thing you guys notice, like, hey, where's the wire? There's no wire over here. Essentially, I'm going to show you exactly how to plug these bad boys on. But anyways, I like the design over here with the rubber paddings over here for the feet. Pretty dope design. Let's peep that. Nice. I got to say, really dope. Let's get the front. Really nice. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blade design. Not bad. Now I am curious how to plug these things in because I was wondering. So we have all these connectors, right? So you get all these connectors, you guys could see. So essentially the thing here is you make it so as minimalistic as possible, right? So you don't want all these wires sticking out, right? So essentially, if I have the fans coming from here, right? If I put this connector essentially is for the power, right? So we put this over here, and then this connector, I believe, goes into the hub, right? I believe this could support natively, I want to say 6 fans with 1 hub. I'll let you guys know for sure. But if you want to add on, it's a modular system. So if you can get 1 more hub, and essentially you could add on, I believe. But anyways, I got another one over here, right? So I believe we just plug this one into an additional fan, right? So we plug this bad boy into this fan, I want to say, like right here. Make it as minimalistic as possible. And then, oh no, this goes to the controller. All right, hold on. Let me plug all this in now. All right, you guys. So I plugged everything in, as you guys can see over here. Now, these little wires, right? It's actually very simple when you really think about it. These little wires that come with it, the shorter wires, right? You connect them all together, right? It gives you that minimalistic look, right? You connect them all together like this, and then essentially you have them all connected. And then what you do essentially is you take this longer wire, what is this, a 6-pin connector, and then you plug it into here, right? You plug this 6-pin connector over here, the long one that has this end coming out, this end essentially coming out. This is, I believe, for power, and then you plug it into here where it says fan, right? And then essentially they're all connected, and that's basically it for the connection. Now, if I want to add more fans, right, to this scenario, I just take these little thin wire, these little smaller wires, and then connect it from the other side to essentially, I believe, to connect them all together. What I'm gonna do is I'm about to put them in the system in a few, and then I'm gonna play with it, run with it. I'm gonna let you guys know exactly for sure, but I believe that's how it is. And like I said, SATA for power. Then we have this PWM connector over here that connects to where it says PWM over mobile PWM right over here. And then we plug this in where it says mobile PWM, when we plug this in, and then we plug this connector, I believe, to the CPU fan header, so we could do the PWM. We could enable the PWM functionality. Then I know this is like a puzzle, guys. My bad. I appreciate you guys bearing with me. And then what we do is we take this end, right, for the aRGB, and then we plug it in where it says aRGB right next to the PWM connector, right? This plugs in, and then we plug this end into the aRGB 3-pin connector on your Mobo, and that's basically it. And there is also an aRGB out. I believe this is a reset switch that goes into the Mobo, that from the Mobo you can plug it in here to change the colors. This button over here, I gotta find out, just a power button, just some sort of button that has some sort of function, but I have to get into that. There's no manual that came with these fans? Or did I like toss it somewhere? But anyways, let me rock with them, and yeah, let's go. All right, so I got everything connected, as you guys can see. And I gotta say, with the system, with a modular system like with these fans, wire management is bearable. But you know, it has its ups and downs. So like I showed you guys, the little small wires, the shorter wires, are the daisy chain wires, right? So you have these wires, right? Remember, I showed you guys, right? So these wires are basically the daisy chain wires, right? So you daisy chain them, everything. And then the long wires, right, if I could find them, the long wires that I showed you guys, actually I don't have them right now, but the long wires that I first connected the fans, right? Those are to connect multiple fans. So in my case, what I did was I connected that end of that wire into one set of fans, and then I connected the other one into the other set to basically, you know, combine the, you know, all those wires for them to all work with this hub. Now, I'm not too sure exactly how many fans this hub supports. I would say more than 6, probably. I'm not sure. I can't give you, I didn't look at the manual. I did look at the manual. I didn't see it in the manual exactly how much this hub supports, but hopefully I'll have that in the description below. Basically, very simple system to install. Like I said, I'm not too much of a fan of this whole modular system, especially for the price of $45 for a 3-pack. That's a little too high for me personally. Now the hub, what I do like is it's small, very easy. The problem is, yo, this got some weak magnet. All right, like look. It ain't sticking. Like, this is like a legit weak magnet. And yes, like I'll grab, I don't have a magnet right now to give you guys. Let me see if I could grab a magnet. I don't got a magnet to show. Oh, actually I do got a magnet just to show you guys. This is how it's supposed to stick. All right, this is a magnet. This is how it's supposed to stick. Now this is some Chinese magnet. All right, I don't know. Like, look, this thing don't stick. Look, there's a magnet right here, right? This thing don't stick. This is a terrible magnet. Let's try this hub, right? This is a different hub. All right, stick a little bit, but see, look, it's so weak, so weak, so weak. Magnet is terrible. They should have just gave us a double-sided tape than this whack-ass magnet, because this magnet is straight trash. But anyways, the connections are very self-explanatory, as I explained to you guys. So we have here the PWM, right? Goes into the PWM and then to your CPU fan header. And then the aRGB, of course, yes, aRGB. So for our 3-pin 5-volt connector goes in from here to your MOBO. And then we have aRGB out. What this basically means is you could put light strips and basically everything else that requires, you know, RGB out. Maybe you can even put more of these fans. I'm not sure, but whatever else requires. This button over here is to change the color. So you have two options. You could do it how I did it with the reset switch, right? Or you could just press this button to essentially change the LED colors, which I'm going to show you guys at the end of the video. Basically, then the reset switch is from your IO, from the case. You put in the reset switch, basically that goes into your mobile. Instead of it going to your mobile, you can plug it here to basically press the reset button, your restart button, to switch the colors and cycle through it. Self-explanatory. And then you have the aRGB wire over here that basically plugs into your mobile. And then SATA power, as I showed you guys. Very simple, but the magnet thing is whack, because for instance, if I'm even gonna try to put it, let's say like right here, like look, you see it falls off. Like, this is terrible, you know? So like, this shit whack, man. This is really, okay, now it's sticking, but it's like very, very bad, man. The magnet is hella weak. But like I said, the wire management is not gonna be that bad, but still a little too pricey. But anyways, let's get into the noise test. Let's go. All right, guys, so we have the fans running at around 1100 RPM. So remember, these fans go all the way from 600 to 1800 RPM. You could configure them in your motherboard and the speed or third-party softwares. But anyways, we're gonna check the noise right now, as well as I'm gonna put a decibel meter. Let's go. At this speed, really nice. I mean, 1800 RPM should sound like it's 1800 RPM, which in this case it actually does. In the decibel meter, we have 45 decibels. Remember, this is for all 6 fans. Let's turn it up. Now this is at around 1200 RPM. I know it's not a huge difference, but I just wanted you guys to hear it. Not a huge increase, not a big jump. We got like literally 1 decibel. Let's hear how these bad boys do sound at 1800 RPM, which is max. Actually, this is 14. Let's do, actually, this is 13. Let's do 13, and then we're going to turn it up to max. Again, not too bad. And max. All right. This is 1800. These bad boys, as you guys can hear, are actually really, really loud at 1800. Let's just turn it down. It is actually, you know, at 1800 RPM, your fans are going to be a bit loud. But I got to say, the performance are good at this. You don't get any rattling sound. As some of these more cheaper options, you do get like a rattling sound once the fans are turned up all the way to its max. But I got to say, the performance isn't that bad for these fans, especially from the headroom you get from 600 RPM. All the way to 1800. But anyways, let's check out some RGBs. Let's go. All right, guys. So as you guys can see, we got the solid color white. So these fans do have white. Now, when you turn off your computer, you do have the color which you set is going to basically come back on. So for instance, if I had white, I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on. It's going to be white. So you guys don't have to worry about that. Now, one thing I want to mention with these LEDs, the rings themselves are pretty whack. As you guys can see, I mean, look, these crystallized LED, they don't do anything. They do nothing, man. All right, absolutely nothing, bro. They just waste. I mean, they could have just gave us. They could have given us the Asia Horse Halo. The Asia Horse Halo. Oh my God, I was just thinking about PC cooler Halo fans. The FS9002s, they light up. These things don't even light up. The inside don't even light up. Like, there's no point of the crystallized design. They don't do absolutely nothing, as I said. It's just a gimmicky thing at this point. Absolutely none. I'm really displeased. I'm honestly I like the performance of these fans, exactly what the features they give you, but not really for the price. If you're in the market, if you're asking me, Kosher, which fans? PC Halos, Sun straight up, or the Ronas. Halos or Ronas, I'd go with Halos because I like the RGB a lot better than the Ronas. But anyways, we got white. We got this rainbow effect. Again, just the fan itself lights up, nothing else. This crystal, and again, the brightness, I cannot, this is what I'm saying, like, I cannot adjust the brightness in these fans, bro. I cannot adjust the brightness of the fans, and I cannot adjust the ring speed. Now, if you do hold the reset button for a few seconds, it's gonna basically synchronize with your aRGB functionality. So we got this effect, then we have this effect. Again, it can't do anything. You can't, again, this crystal thing doesn't do anything itself. The modular look to them, feel to them, I don't know, man. It limits the wires, I gotta say that, but that's basically all it does. It is pretty unique. It's innovative, but it's not that big, honestly. I thought it was gonna be something, but it is what it is. We got red, we got green. The colors do pop. I gotta say, like, the blues look like blues, the reds do look like reds. We have this purple. We have white, but I wish I could get them brighter or lower the brightness. The adjustment, like I said, it's not there. And then you have these effects. So we're actually very limited on the LED effects themselves. Not too many LED effects, guys. And yeah, that's basically it. So for $45 for a 3-pack, yeah, I'm not really sold on these fans. Plenty of better fans out there. Look, the Antex, the Antex are dope. I mean, their airflows, they're beasts. The PC coolers, love it. We have the Asia Horses. I mean, we got so many which I review, guys. Check out the Chinese RGB playlist. Look at the best budget fans, you know, for you cast the cop, because these right here it's not worth it, man. If these right here, if they would have put these on the market for 30 bucks, for $35, let's say, I say bet we could do that. $70 for a 6-pack. Let's go. Or give it to us for 30 bucks, you know, but clearly they didn't. They just chose to go with their price point. So not really sold in these fans, guys. Not really sold in these fans. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Of course, hit that like button. I appreciate that. As always, guys, I'm KosherTech. I'm going to catch you cats next time. Deuces.